up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of LEGO Movie the Video Game for the Xbox 360, as we're now going on to level 6, and we might try and finish all of that off today, depending how much time I have, considering I have to sort out SmackDown Live, and Friday Game, and an episode of Plush Gameplay. Yes, and an episode of Friday Game Night, because I didn't do Plush Gameplay yesterday, because I think it's time, because obviously, I now have a new schedule, as today will be LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight Walkthrough 2. Tomorrow will be number 3. Saturday will be episode 4. Well, next week. And, of course, Clash of the Elite Day will be episode 5. Alright guys, we're in level 6 as we are in Cloud Cuckoo Land. And because I'm thinking about trying to get the game finished today. Unless in other words, it's just for me to move on to the Harry Potter games. Because that is what's coming up after this. Now, of course, Harry Potter games could be probably the longest LEGO game when it comes to doing story mode. Considering I believe it takes 10 hours to complete. Now we need to have a soft spot to get it all finished. Because if I was to do this very early, then I could end up being caught by my parents. Because I was waking up this early to do the video. Now, of course, obviously I could do a 2-day part, just like we seen with Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Where, of course, that was on WrestleMania Saturday, where I, of course, did play the normal version of the Grand Prix, but then the next day, we did the Mirror Cup. And this could be the same thing that will be played out with LEGO Harry Potter. Not only on the Xbox 360, not only on the Nintendo Switch, because those series are coming soon, and even the Xbox One, which that's coming up very soon. And that's definitely going to be after this. I mean, after we're done with LEGO games on the Xbox One. And then afterwards, although I would do LEGO Wii U games, considering I want to finish up LEGO Marvel Avengers and LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens. Although I'm thinking about restarting the series, considering that the series started in December, but then we got the new game, and because I'd like to restart things from scratch, considering the whole disk drive thing was an issue that put the series on hold. And of course, Marvel Avengers, I was about to do it, but unfortunately, the disk drive problem, because of a bad disk. That the version I got for my birthday in 2023 in 2025 had. And of course things is working out well. Because it's important to do test levels. And of course, luckily I do have the save file from October 2024, before the problems became apparent. Well, I mean, I wasn't on my best timing for a cutoff scene. Just saying. Which, because this game could be the problem if you're not timing about pausing doing a cutoff scene. Doing a lot of parts doing the cutoff scenes. Considering that cutoff scenes could be the reason. Now, granted, music may not be on. Like, do you see any music? I mean, you could hear the fan conditioning. Gotta pick up a mini kit right there. Because I would say this game has the best ability to collect studs. Like what you are seeing here. And I believe they do tell you how much studs you need to have in order to get true awesome, which I believe that's the achievement you get. And because with Batman being on the team, that is a huge W. Because if it wasn't for him, then things would get a lot harder. Alright, so I have to do an Ethan change, as of course I've revealed 5 new grounded series on the SuperAJStylesNick channel that they won't start until June 1st, which is possibly the Monday after Memorial Day, which is that's coming up. And because yeah, it looks like Memorial Day weekend is probably going to be the busiest week of my career because of one long story mode game known as Harry Potter. Batman, don't fall. In fact, just let Wildstar do the job. Batman, we need you. Do the job. Take it all away, Bruce. You're our guardian. Yeah. Alright. I believe it's cutoff scene time, so it's cutoff scene time. Surprisingly, it wasn't, although I need to be on my best timing when it comes to stopping at cutoff scenes if I'm planning to get it all done. Which, this could be the reason why I have problems with this game. And this is coming from someone who's actually a huge fan of the movie. Because with the amount of copyrights I've gotten over the years, it's for whatever reason, because I don't have music on. Because of course music is probably more of a big problem. Such as instance with one of the LEGO Star Wars 2 for the PS5 episodes back in December of 2025, which I believe was on episode 5, chapter 5, or was it chapter 6? Yes, chapter 6, when I was given a copyright claim for playing one of those musics doing that level, even though I tried to turn it off, but it didn't pay off well, resulting in me having to just trim it out. Time it perfectly. And I believe we're going to have a cutoff scene right now. Alright, so we got Unikitty on our team. Now guys, I don't want to do anything with her yet until after we're done. Instead collecting with our GOAT, Batman. And no, we're not going to do a checkpoint. I'm not going to save. And that we all have a question. Will we be able to get SmackDown Live sorted if I was to complete this today, alongside Friday Game Night, which I would probably say Friday Game Night. Why are you trying to destroy the master plan of trying to get Batman the mini-kit? Yo, Unikitty, why did you bury Batman like that? Yes. Batman, do the job. Alright, so we need... Oh, Vitruvius, we need you to do the job. Oh wait, I thought this was going to lead to a cutoff scene. Which I bet it will still do. I can sense it now. Well, that was a fail. Batman. I don't know what you were doing there for a minute. Unikitty, do the job. I mean, Wallstall, do the job. Unikitty, hello? You're supposed to be on the team, Unikitty. And we got the special. Okay. Win. Oh. Okay. Well, you do realize I was going to do Batman. Oh. Alright, here we go. What are you doing, Unikitty? No, I want Wild Style, because... No! Switch to Wild Style! Who's on that team? No, I don't want to get on the vehicle. I want to switch over to Wild Style, because we need her. She's supposed to be the key factor into this. Alright, Emmett, do the job. You do you. Alright, so no frowny face is done, as I got another Ethan request, which I'm going to go sort that out quickly before we can do the next level. Alright, time for level 7. Because we do have Vitruvius on the team, which, because he's going to be our bread and butter in this one. Well, Sal, time for you to do the job. And guys, we're going to have to drop down and try and pick up more studs. Let's get more studs while we can. Because this, now because I could throw in, of course, cut off scene time pretty much ruined what I was about to say. I think level 9 is probably going to be a difficult task to get to true awesome. Especially, even if Batman is on the team. Because Batman is, of course, the best character to play as in this game. Because when you do a target system, the target attack, you can get at some studs. And because we got a purple stud, which, nice, I suppose. Don't know why we are still in the... And I believe that is... Uh-oh. They're attacking me. Okay. Pick up more hearts. I believe that stud has gone away. Pick up more studs. More studs. Wondering how many cutoff scenes are we gonna... Now, of course, in like... I believe there's cutoff scenes in Harry Potter, so... I guess that I don't mind, because they don't give you a copyright claim. Just like a movie has. Even though it's not a part of the movie cutscenes. For whatever reason. And because... Now, granted, the game is, again, I've voiced my displeasure with my issues with this game. Of course, as good as this game is, this is probably the biggest problem of them all. And it completely shows. And that's coming from someone who did the PS5, Xbox, PS3 and the Wii U series. So, yeah, we need to discover more paths. Which would mean, you may as well call this game Lego Cutoff Scenes the video game. Because how many cutoff scenes do they have that could end up resulting in copyright claim? Whether it's a serious one, meaning blocked throughout every place, or the orange version, which is pretty much blocked worldwide, because you get an ability to take it down. And the sad thing is, we have the Xbox 360 series, the Xbox One series we gotta get through. But because, with the Skywalker Saga taking bigger stages, because I said big. Bigger. B-I-G-G-E-R. Bigger. It's taking bigger stages. So yeah, overall, it's pretty frustrating. And that's sad, considering this game is very good, but this is one of the biggest problems. And I think I see a lot of people complaining about this. Now, of course, we're not talking about the gameplay. The gameplay is great for what it is. The problem is, too much moving materials in a cutscene would lead to a cutoff scene and a copyright claim. From Lego and Warner Brothers, which I believe those are the company who made the movie. Now let's go save Batman. Batman. Uh-oh, we got more company. As more robot SWATs are in the frame. Sakes. Please end this game as fast as possible. Because honestly, I'm starting to get really bored of this game. And you guessed what is the main problem? Cutoff scenes. How many cutoff scenes do we need? And because the reason why am I complaining? It's simple. 9 words. Copyright. Even though I don't know how am I getting copyrighted when I don't have the music on. Because when you think of copyright, you think of a clip from a TV show that aired a long time ago with audio or no audio, or somewhere that is copyright purgatory. It legitimately makes no sense. I don't get it. Well, at least we get... I don't know what could be worse. The fact I have to deal with too much cutoff scenes. Because this game, with copyright added to the scenes, despite the fact I have no music on. Now, because at least we do get True Special, which I guess can't complain about that. Although I would like to get more for what is to come after the story mode. Speaking of which, I did play a little bit of Lego Pirates of the Caribbean yesterday when I just got a trophy. Because you have to fall doing level 15. Which because I would say either that game alongside with Harry Potter, both Harry Potter games, are probably going to take too long to complete. Even having 2x multipliers might not be the solution. Alright, so now we need to find Unikitty. And there's still more robot slots. Amazing. Alright, so apparently I'm working on another Ethan character change. Nice. And guys, this is on the SuperAJStylesNick channel. Where's Unikitty? Oh wait, he's not on the team anymore. You want to hit me? Oh, you're so done for. But the problem is, we don't have Batman. Oh wait, hold on a minute. Alright, Emmett, do the job. Oh, you're starting to annoy the piss out of me. Unikitty, do the job. Alright, here we go. We need Unikitty to go in rage mode. Holy hell. The big mad kitty has been unleashed. Cast your eyes on angry Unikitty. Alright, let's go save Wild Style. Well, we can. I don't mean go back in angry mode. I said, let's... oh god. I don't know if we could do this with other people that could build. Yes. So how can we get Unikitty back to angry mode? Because... I'll be right back. Let me get Unikitty out of angry mode. What? Alright, so we gotta wait for this to happen. Unikitty, you do your job. Alright, so that is Attack on Cloud Cuckoo Land done. We also did get a trophy for Angry Unikitty. We are now, as we are nearing towards 1 million after 7 levels. Now it's time for level 8. Oh, and we got Benny on our team, which you know what that means. Spaceship! 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 But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do it right now. Huh? I don't know why was he taking that long. And we got the I'm the Computer trophy. Nice. Well, that was a terrible fall. Alright, we're on level 8, and we got the GOAT! Batman back in the flesh. Now, this could be a level where I would consider a problem, because you guys know my history with this level. Now, where could the problem start to show? Going to be showcased in a minute. Alright guys, I'm back, as I just needed to go sort out Ethan's request on the SuperAJStylesNick side. And because now we need to go pick up some more studs. I'm not going to go for it. I think I'm just going to wait till free play. Who's shooting at me? Benny? Why would you do that to me? Alright, we're back. Alright, so this is where the problems are going to start to surface. I don't think it's time yet. Because I think we still have this to go through. What are we talking about? Oh wait, that's Wildstyle. Wildstyle, we need you. Okay. Great! Just because of a stupid cutoff scene, we got killed. Yay! All the more reasons why I think this has got to be the weakest game I've ever seen. I'll give you a guess what I gotta do now. And because, I'm going through the motions pretty much. Because of Ethan the Ultimate Kingdom Hearts fan 2002. Because the one that wanted SuperAJStylesNick to do the character changes. For his new summer characters. Alright, so... And I'm sorry for a lot of swearing. But I mean, that is honestly the truth when it comes to this game. And that is coming from someone who is a huge LEGO fan. Because out of all of my respect I've had for the LEGO franchise over the years, this game is just not... Well, I mean, it is great when it comes to gameplay. The problem with this game, it's pretty simple. Copyright material, taking... pretty much regressing the level of my respect for the game. Oh, let me fix my tripod for a minute. Alright, so this is where the problems are about to show in a minute. If you don't know what I'm talking about, because I believe once upon a time, I've had, oh god. And of course, at least we did get the special, which that is cool. You know what's not cool? I jumped high enough. Alright, so this right here is where the problems are definitely going to come into full play. Now, of course, we need to defeat 20... Oh. Or maybe Unikitty can do the job. Alright, so this is where the problems are going to show. Now, because things went okay... Oh, another cutoff scene. Because this game loves shoving cutoff scenes down our throats. Especially if it ends up resulting in a copyright claim from YouTube. What? How the hell did this happen? Unikitty, we need you to do the job. Do you see why I hate this level? Not only because of the bug I had that one time. Not only because of cutoff scenes after cutoff scenes. Well, you do realize this could end up more likely resulting in a copyright claim from YouTube and Warner Brothers and Lego. Because they are both key common denominators in all of this. Well, I mean, that's a lot of rage in there. But of course, that's Escape from Cloud Cuckoo Land done. Now, of course, I'm going to let my phone cool down, and we'll be back when we get to level 9. So I'll see you all on level 9. Alright guys, we are now in level 9. And of course, we do have Benny on our team. Which, how long until he becomes a problem? Only time can tell, because what we are doing here is destroying things. And that was it. And of course, I will destroy a couple more things to try and get more studs. So if it's true, yes, I need to pick up more silver studs. Considering this level is a cakewalk. As far as when it comes to true, the special. Alright guys, we're back. Need to pick up more studs. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Gotta play safe here. Ha ha ha! Alright, so this is where the problems are gonna kick in. And this could be a cakewalk for disaster. Need to think of a soft spot. Welp, that just happened. Need some... Alright, can we still make it? I don't even know. No, I want to collect more hearts. So yeah, this level could be a struggle. If you all have had better experience than me, good for you. To be honest, I wouldn't wish this upon anyone else. What? How did we get hit? Well, I think we all know who is it to blame. Give me more hearts, please. Great, now I'm going to need to get a heart. Now. Huh. Oh no. Oh god, we're getting dragged. And there we go. We got the special. Uh-oh. We just got hit. Restore the health. Oh no. What? See, do you want to know? If you thought I hated the last level, this has got to be the absolute worst level in the game. I don't like, and the worst part is, we're about to sit through this by the time we get to the Xbox One series. When will this end? Because it is just drag and boring. If anything, I'd take doing 45 levels, which I believe that's how many they are in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. 5 for how to make my wage go high enough. Cue the cutoff scenes that could result in copyright claim. I mean, if I do end up getting one, I'll try and trim this scene down, depending what we get. That is copyright claim. Although, I don't know how I got copyright, despite me having the music off. Whether it's from downstairs, because Dad wants to play it whenever he's busy in the kitchen. Because I don't have anything on. Right, pick up. Give me more hearts, please. The sooner this level ends, the better. Because I cannot take this level way too long. Thankfully, it's nearing towards the conclusion. And something tells me level 10 is going to be equally just as worse. Will it be true? Well, unless we get the special, could it be true? We'll have to wait and see. But at least that's level 9 all sorted, as this is what we get after the level. Why are my pants cold and wet? Ha ha ha. But anyways, see you all on level 10. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick up more studs as Batman's on the team, which you know who to call up for studs. The Big Bat. Batman, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you call people up with studs. Who's got the best ability to grind studs. And the fact you could do this when he's on your roster, that is called success. And we're going to do it over and over again. And we expect when he's off the roster, things are going to get a lot tricky with him off the roster. Okay, let's pick up some more studs. Although I wish this would have gave us the same studs amount we got there. Well, I thought this was going to lead to a cutoff scene. Which we now need... Oh, we screwed up. I need that blue stud. Why are we not getting into the right timing? Okay, there we go. I don't know why things was very tricky. And now that we can't use Batman in this scenario, this is where things are probably going to get a little tricky. Alongside the fact you need 5... Let me repeat that. Cutoff. Because this game's obsession with cutoff scenes that results in copyright claims ruined it. Maybe this game like, I don't know how you can get copyrighted when I didn't even have a cutscene no music. I mean, the music is pretty much coming from downstairs. Which I'm probably going to go instigate about where's that music coming from? And why is that music playing? When right now, it's not music time. It is supposed to be finishing up this game. I have 5 levels left to go after this. And there's music trying to get me copyrighted. Alongside cut-off scenes and cutscenes from the movie. Alright, so let's go ahead and do it again. More studs. Alright, we're back. Alright, we got another construction page. Now we have to find the last 3. Batman, we need you. When it's actually, I want to do the Vitruvius part, which is right over here. Before we can move on. What? Why did that cannon not give me that same stud? Alright guys, I'm back. Alright, so before we can move on, Batman, do your job. Alright, so now we've got to lock in on this one. You can't screw this up. You have one job to make it work. And I don't know if this is the last one for the series. Now, because I will pause the menu every time to get it until we can get it right. No! We screwed up. Can we keep it at 24? Well, I mean, I believe we'll still get through the special. But now, I don't know. Alright. So now we got metal. So I don't think we could put Batman in the costume. We can have Batman on our team. And I believe this is the level where we get spaceship. And yeah, it looks like my words of could this level be hard might be coming true. And I believe Benny's on our team in this level. Either that or the next one. Oh, you're so done it now. Please pick up some health. Okay, did you guys see that? Was it either the heat condition? How am I supposed to say a word when we got these cut-off scenes playing? It makes me think that after we're done with The Force Awakens, because the Skywalker Saga is definitely going to be the first game we're playing. The 2-year build, the hype, the drama, everything along those lines. Trying to mess with Metal Beard, huh? Well, sadly, ain't gonna work. Alright, I need Batman. He's a goat. Yes, we're aware about who do we need to play us. Metal Beard, do the job. I don't think you can destroy that, because right now I'm looking for more studs for the special. And guys, after that botched build, I mean, things are going to get very tricky to pull off. I mean, yes, miracles can happen. I don't think the 2DS version will have that. Well, I mean, I could be wrong. But it does have that challenge format, like LEGO Marvel Universe in Pearl does have. Because you won't believe it. But that is because the 3DS version of that game. So it's not like LEGO Batman 2. Which I believe that also had challenges. Oh, we need Metal Beard. Metal Beard, do the job. Benny, there you are. Now I gotta close the door. You dickhead. Oh. Alright guys, I'm back because I just needed to shut the door because window and Dad's thinking it's music time. When it's not music time. It's recording time. Because I missed out several days of this for that Lego Batman game. And to go get War Sorted. Alongside the Free Bat Idiots episode. And because me taking some days off from Rap Offline. And of course, really need to step up to make up for the 5 days I'm going to be away by the time Skigness comes. Yeah. The sooner this game finishes, the happy I'll be, because I seriously cannot stand cutoff scenes, especially if it leads to copyright. Well, no, I don't want to do that. I want to... Metalbeard. No, I don't want to do that. I want to wait. Batman, do the job. Who is hitting? How is he hit? No, this is getting a joke. Give me my heart back. Hey, I want to switch over to Metal... What is wrong with this game? I guess I don't have any mood today. Especially when I'm playing a game that has too much cutoff scenes. Please get me a heart. And so far, we're not having good success with this level. Who shot me? No, this is getting flat out annoying. I wish I was off this game immediately. And the cutoff scenes doesn't help neither. This has got to be the worst level in the game. Okay? We've seen some bad levels, but I think this one tops them all. And plus, difficult time getting to the special. And plus, having a hard time getting to the special. I believe it's Benny's time. Who is shooting me? Oh, you are so done for. Who is shooting me? Right. Metalbeard, get these two out of my sight. And now I gotta restart this path. See, do you want to know why I hate this level with the burning passion? It's stuff like this. And it's making me wish I should have just did either Harry Potter or I should have just did Pirates of the Caribbean. But instead I had to do the first 5 levels of this game because the stupid copyright system, despite the fact I don't have music on. Is it the cutoff scenes as the common denominators? Which seems like it. As this is overall just killing my interest in this game. Because of copyright cutoff scenes. Like, the amount of times I had to go through this. Now, because I don't think I experienced this. Well, I believe I did experience this on the PS5 walkthrough. So, and of course, are we ever going to get the true special? Considering I would also like to get 2-in-1 trophies towards the end. Which is level 15, obviously, completion. Alright guys, we're back. Gonna end your... Alright, here we go. Thank God that god-awful level is finished with. So now it's time for level 11. Which... Did someone just put, did someone just put some grey clay on Emmett and Russell? Someone? And because we also do need to get 21 This Is Awesome in order to get the trophy. And I believe this is the last extraction page build in this story mode. Although we do need to do one for the gold extraction pages, which I'm definitely not doing. Yes, we know. But we all know what I'm doing, and that is going through the motions. And because this is going to be very tricky on getting the special when Batman is not on our team, or anyone who is probably the best to grind studs with isn't on the team. And because it also doesn't help, I gotta go in 4 hours. Yes. Where am I going to? I'm going out with my mom. See you guys. Okay, let's pick up more studs. Let's build this. Don't. Think. It was nothing. It was nothing. Anyways, we're back as I don't know about you, but this level drags on and on. Unless it's just me saying, hey, I just want to get out of here. Because I gotta go out in a few hours with Mom. Depending at the time you're seeing this recording. Alright, here we go. And we also did get a trophy for completing all the building in this game. So now, well, Cell, it's up to you now. Alright, here we go. And I believe that's it. And we got the special. And we got No Way This Is My Jam. But I believe that's the last dancing part for the series. Well, I thought we were going to get a cut-off scene. But that's not to be. I may have the special. And because that's now all the dancing trophies done. You're not going to take me down with laser. Pick up more hearts as much as possible. Yes, we do. Trying to beat me up? Well, that ain't gonna work. Great, I just got hit. That is because of a cut-off scene. I wish I was off this game for good. But instead, we gotta run it back on the Xbox 360. I mean, on the Xbox One, sorry. Listen, I love this game, but the copyright material in this game is what's killing it. And I ask, how could I... Enough... See, this is one of the problems with this level. It drags on way too long. And the cut-off scenes that could end up resulting in copyright claim. And I'm asking, when is this game finally going to end? Because we have 4 levels left of this. And I've already tapped out. And it doesn't help. How could I get copyrighted when I have no music or playing a cutscene from the actual movie? I'm not going to show you the movie I'm talking about. It's the first one. And I'm assuming we're going to have a lame cutoff scene incoming. And apparently, while we're at it, because I do have some reports, and that is, according to WWE. And apparently there is a report. But the problem is, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I'm just going through the motions. To the point I'm saying, I just want out of this game immediately. I want to switch to wild style. What is wrong with this? Okay, there we go. We can figure things out. I think I'm just ready to say I want to get off this game and get working with Friday Game Night and SmackDown Live. What? What? No, this is going to take forever. I think honestly I'm just ready for me to get off this game. But guess what? I want to finish it. Unfortunately, the copyright system in this game is so downright annoying and embarrassing. How am I supposed to like this game with copyright material when I don't even have music on? It makes no sense. Oh, and by the way, in case you're wondering what's that sound, it is called someone mowing the grass on a nice hotty day. If I die one more time, I'll just skip to the part when this is mercifully over. Because this is one of the reasons why I'm honestly starting to get very bored of this game. And it pains me to say, because as much as I'm a fan of the Lego Movie, this game is actually the problem. We all know how everyone hates that copyright system this game has. Despite the fact I don't have music on. And it's all cut-off scenes. Doing a level. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, the cut-off scenes we all know. Whether it was in Lego Star Wars number 3 and The Force Awakens. And I believe the Skywalker saga would have that. But it's not with much cut-offs. And I believe Lego Batman 3 had a cut-off scene. Because I believe the first game in 2008 barely had one. I'm pretty sure Lego DC Villains does have cut-off scenes. So yeah, all of them are non-copyrighted. But somehow this is copyrighted. Make it make sense. Because this just doesn't make any sense. And of course, alright, so we gotta get Metalbeard down. Alright, Metalbeard, do the job. And guys, I want to say thank you all for the support you gave me yesterday with the last episode of Lego Batman: The Legacy of the Dark Knight. As great game it was, despite a lot of raging throughout the latter parts. And of course, there's no PS4 version of that. Because I believe PS4 services alongside with Xbox One is probably shutting down soon. a while stall. Do the job. Okay, this is starting to annoy me. Please end this level quickly. Because this is starting to get very bland. Oh, okay. I thought it was a cutoff scene. Because if it was, I was going to be super frustrated. I'm hoping... See you later, alligator. So that's level 11 done. Now it's time for level 12. Alright, a few more levels left to go and we'll be done. Oh, and let's not forget rapid fire. So of course, back to my rant with the game. Because this is coming from someone who is a fan of the franchise. Because there's a lot of problems. And because gameplay is great, I'd say story is okay. It's nothing. The story is great. I mean, many people would say I take it over Lego Movie 2. Because Lego Movie 2's story mode, it makes no sense. It's pretty much just Lego World 2.0 instead of giving us the story mode Lego DC Supervillains had. And many people would say that it's just as worse than Lego's. Alright guys, we're back. Yeah. Or let's go on Mayhem 1. On Mayhem 1. Well, not really. Alright, so we don't know what we're doing now. We're pretty much just lost. Can you please leave? How is there more? See, this is getting frustrated. More. You better not think about shooting me. Pick up my hearts, please. Batman. I want to switch over to Batman. We need more studs. No, I want to go and... What is... I can't do that. I don't want to destroy the computer. I mean, to destroy those things. I know, I don't mean this to real life, by the way. I mean, I'm talking about in the game. You better not hit me. Give me my heart, please. What? Oh, great. Now we just lost a chance to get to the special, whatever it's called. And I feel so next level is going to be even worse. Why, you may ask? I need more studs. Oh, and really? We got a trophy? Nice. I guess that's the only positive I get out of this. I mean, could we still make it? I think we could. And sadly, we got nothing. Give me a heart. Where's the heart? Benny or Batman is in deep trouble. Because they don't have any hearts left. And even Benny is not the greatest to use when it comes to picking up studs. Batman is truly the GOAT. Great, I just got killed. That is wonderful. I mean, at least we were able to get the special. Well, at this point, glad. What? There's two of them? Ugh! I wish I was free from this game. Because now there's too much. Who thought it was a great idea to spam them all? And more No, this is getting flat out boring. This is goddamn boring. Just get me out of this level, unless I just want to get off this game. But we have 3 more levels left to go. Ugh. I hate this type of enemy. I wouldn't wish this, unless in other words, the anger that's coming from me is saying, I want to get off this game immediately. I'd waste my time. And of course, the fact that I have too much to work on after this, I got Friday game night and SmackDown to focus on. Please put me out for good. Because they're all going to take forever. Should be made clear that I should have just gotten this game done last Monday. But I didn't have enough time because of Monday Night Raw. And a free Bat Idiots episode when they were playing hide and seek. And plus, I don't even have the rest of the videos planned. And after Saturday. Because of course we have the last 3 days of next week all sorted. Alright, Benny. What? See, I have to do this for a goddamn trophy game. Spaceship! 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 Alright, we need Metal Beard. Metal Beard, do the job. Great. Ugh, another stupid... Right. Get out of here. You waste of time. Because this is an entire... These henchmen are nothing but a waste of time. At least in Harry Potter. Even though we get... Because I believe we do get the school characters sometimes. The school bullies sometimes. But it's not as worse than this. Oh, by the way, did you know... I believe Gandalf is from Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. But because after we're done with Harry Potter, we're sorting out Marvel. And then we might do and then of course we got Pirates of the Caribbean, Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, and we got Indiana Jones left to go. Alright, so that is level 12 done. Now we're heading to level 13. Alright, here we go. We are nearing towards the end, ladies and gentlemen. You need kitty, take it. Yes, we're gonna try and work things out. And of course, we got a lot of characters unlocked. Unlocked. And that's probably gonna change after this episode. And because I'll be maybe after I'm done with SmackDown and Friday Game Night, I'll sort out Harry Potter Year 1 to 7's first 2 years. Alright, we are in Back to Reality, which I think could be the worst level to try and get through the special on. Because we don't, unless this is me having a Batman obsession. Because some of the levels without him could get very hard. And I think cutoff scene is on the horizon, so I'll be right back once the cutoff scene is finished. What? No cutoff scene? Well, I believe there is one coming up. Alright, here we go. Sure. Alright, so let's pick up more studs. Oh boy, we can get a lot of studs for this. No, we got getting hit by a fire. And that is another special. And because we have 3 more to go, 2 more to go, and we're going to be getting 2-in-1 trophies. Alright, we're back. More robot SWATs. Get out of here. I guys would like to hurry up and finish all of this before I go with my mom. Although that's not going to happen if those stupid SWAT teams keeps responding. And because I will give out my final thoughts, although it's probably going to be the same thing that's going to happen to what that's going to be after every series. Alright, 2 more levels left to go, and we'll be done. Alright, so I'm gonna do... Alright, we got something on the team that is called Superman. And for some reason, why is he not getting that much studs? And he doesn't even have freeze breath. Well, I guess I may as well just do the grinding with Emma. You don't punch me. Wait, I super hate you right now? Huh? What's that for? That's for playing as Superman and Green Lantern. Huh. And we got Wonder Woman and Wildstar. Well, I guess right now we're having barely any success of forgetting the special. Alright guys, we're back. Alright Benny, do the job. And we got the special. Alright, let's go into the final level of the game. As I go, sorry for a lot of waiting. I'm not going to give out my final thoughts right. Alright, release every micromanager. So now it's time for the final level. And we'll be done. So let's give out my thoughts on my game. I know it's too early, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. And of course, I mean, it's a very good game. Is this go by? Well, I think it is. And of course, all the complaining came from the parts that could end up in copyright claim, as I experienced throughout my career. So, is this a go by? Well, I would say yes. In fact, I'd say it's probably better than Lego Movie 2, the video game. So, with all that out of the way, let's end this game with a bang. Alright, here we go. Time for the final level. Could this be very tricky to get the special? And of course, this will all have to be put out there in case it got patched or somewhere along those lines. Want to hit me and ruin my chances of getting 2 in 1? Because the fact is, we're getting 2 in 1. What? How am I dying? Yep, I guess there's no special. Which means there goes our attempt of 2 in 1 happening. I'd like to switch over if we can get a lot of studs. But this micromanager is very slow walking. Right, let's just switch over. Alright, this is the last attempt. Alright, now we can get going. Oh, no. Oh, we're nearing there. Oh, here we go. We're gonna put an end to this. Sorry for a lot of raging you got in this video, because there was times I was checked out, and I bet same could be said about tomorrow with Lego Harry Potter. And even doing the 2-day recording, which will start later. Anyways, that's it for the game. Final set total, 2,100,740, and that is, you are the special and level 15 completed. Final gold brick total, number 32. As thanks for watching this episode, I will see you all later for SmackDown Live and Friday Game Night. Until then, thanks for watching.